Now, from the Russia-Ukraine war to the tensions in the Indo-Pacific, US-based manufacturer General Atomics MQ9 drones have emerged as one of the key valuable aerial assets for the United States and its allies. And what is interesting is this. Recently, the Indian government has approved the acquisition of at least 31 MQ9B Predator drones from General Atomics. And Voice of America's Jessica Stone spoke with the CEO of General Atomics, Vivek Lall, on the India-US Defense and Technology Cooperation and why these drones are such an important facet of this particular visit of the Indian Prime Minister. Listen to what was said.
US and India have been converging for the last many years. I have seen the relationship over the last decade and a half or two, and I think the convergence is at various levels. I think it's in the political spectrum between both nations, the bureaucratic spectrum, also the industry-to-industry ties, and then, of course, the mill-to-mill exercises. So if you take that all in aggregate, you see a very strong convergence of interests as well as a strong convergence of desire in the future to look at innovation, technology, etc. Yes, I think as we try and mesh both ecosystems in terms of innovation and R&D, I think a natural result of that will be technology transfer, and technology transfer potentially both ways too. And I think that is going to be the next steps in this convergence of this relationship. So yeah, the MQ9B is the world's best high-altitude, long-endurance asset. I think it's proven around the world over the many years in terms of the predecessors and how we got to this point. The capabilities, whether in terms of maritime surveillance and or other operational roles, has proven themselves out over the years. And I think that resilient platform and the ability of that platform to be used by several air forces and navies around the world is testament to the 7 million plus hours that has been flown. And so I think the continuous technology improvement is part of the asset evolution, and we continue to see that. Yeah, so we have a very robust portfolio, and I think we are always looking forward to supporting India in any capacity we can. We have 2 leased assets over there that have flown over 12,000 hours. And so as the relationship continues to grow, we stand by to support both the US and Indian government in their discussions. I think at large, both nations being the oldest and the largest democracies, they've seen great convergence. Of course, very proud of the fact that there is a very strong people-to-people ties between India and the US, and I think that'll continue to grow. I think that's critically important. I think as we look at the future, a common operating picture is very, very important, and especially in like-minded nations, I think that makes a lot of sense.